Despite nearing 90 years of age, the country music legend Kris Kristofferson continues to demonstrate an undying love for music. While many recognize his professional success, few are aware of the melancholic journey he has endured throughout his life. Let's delve beyond the glitz and glamour associated with the music artist and explore the true story of his often overlooked struggles. This icon's tale extends far beyond the stage. Join us as we take a closer look at the profoundly moving narrative spanning over 8 decades. In 1961, the music artist Kris Kristofferson made a significant commitment when he tied the knot with his longtime girlfriend, Fran Beer, also known as Frances Fran Mavia Beer. Unfortunately, their marriage was unstable and eventually ended in divorce. Following this, Kristofferson had a brief romantic involvement with the iconic singer Janis Joplin. However, their relationship was tragically cut short when Joplin passed away in October 1970. In 1973, Kristofferson married another famous singer, Rita Coolidge. Their union lasted until 1980 when they also went through a divorce. Despite the challenges he faced in his personal life, Kristofferson's career continued to thrive. In 1983, Kristofferson found love again when he wed Lisa Myers. Together with Myers, he co-owns a home located in Las Flores Canyon in Malibu, California. The couple also maintains a residence on the beautiful island of Maui in Hana. Their long-lasting marriage has been a source of stability for the music artist, who has had a tumultuous romantic past. Throughout his life, Kristofferson has been known for his talent as a singer and songwriter, but his personal life has also been the subject of much interest. From his unstable marriages to his high-profile relationships, the music artist's romantic life has been as complex as his music. Despite the challenges he has faced, Kristofferson has continued to create music that resonates with fans around the world. In the late 1990s, the music artist Kris Kristofferson encountered a severe health issue that required immediate medical attention. He decided to undergo bypass surgery in 1999, which turned out to be a success. This intervention addressed his critical condition and allowed him to continue his career in music and acting. However, in the following years, the musician started experiencing memory loss, becoming a growing concern for those around him. Despite the initial denial of any issues, it eventually affected his ability to perform and remember lyrics during live shows. As a result, he had to rely more on teleprompters and the support of his bandmates. Although this development was undoubtedly challenging, the music artist remained determined to carry on with his passion for creating and performing music. With time, he adapted to his situation and continued to release albums and appear in films and television shows. His resilience serves as an inspiration to many, demonstrating how one can overcome obstacles and persist in their pursuits despite difficult circumstances. The musician and actor Kris Kristofferson are a proud father of 8 children from his 3 marriages. His first marriage was to Fran Beer, with whom he shares 2 children, a daughter named Tracy, born in 1962, and a son named Kris, born in 1968. After his divorce from Fran, the music artist married Rita Coolidge, and they had 1 child together, a daughter named Casey, who was born in 1974. Currently, Kris Kristofferson is married to Lisa Myers, and they have 5 children together. Their eldest child is Jesse, who was born in 1983, followed by Jody, born in 1985, Johnny, born in 1988, Kelly Marie, born in 1990, and Blake, born in 1994. Despite having a busy career in both music and acting, the music artist always made time for his family and prioritized their needs above all else. Becoming a father 8 times over has undoubtedly shaped the music artist into becoming a more compassionate and understanding person. Having such a large family requires patience, love, and dedication, qualities that can also be heard in his soulful ballads and seen in his touching performances. While much attention is paid to the music artist's professional accomplishments, it's clear that his role as a father is equally significant. Born in Brownsville, Texas, Kris Kristofferson came into this world with a diverse cultural background. His father, Lars Henry Kristofferson, was a U.S. Army Air Corps officer who later rose to the rank of U.S. Air Force Major General, highlighting a distinguished military career. On his mother's side, Mary Ann Ashbrook, Kris had a mix of English, Scots-Irish, German, Swiss, and Dutch ancestry. This rich cultural background shaped the music artist's early life. Kris's paternal grandparents had immigrated from Sweden, contributing to his Swedish heritage. Interestingly, his paternal grandfather was an officer in the Swedish Army, adding a strong military tradition to his family background. As a child, Chris's upbringing was influenced by his father's military career, and his father encouraged him to pursue a path in the military, shaping his early life and ambitions. Eventually, they settled in San Mateo, California, which provided some stability. Kris completed his high school education at San Mateo High School in 1954. The music artist's early life was marked by his family's military background and culturally diverse heritage, which played a significant role in shaping his future career as a successful musician and actor. Kris Kristofferson's passion for writing began at a young age. He was an aspiring writer who immediately pursued higher education by enrolling in Pomona College. During his time at college, he showcased his writing talents through a series of notable achievements. His early works included essays that won awards, and two of his stories, The Rock and Gone Are the Days, were published in the Atlantic Monthly, a prestigious literary magazine. The Rock explored a geographical feature that resembled the form of a woman, while Gone Are the Days delved into a racial incident. These early writings provided insights into the themes and concerns that would later define Kristofferson's work. Through his writing, he highlighted his early exploration of societal and human issues, showcasing his unique perspective and talent for storytelling. Kristofferson's love for writing would eventually lead him to a successful career in music and film, but his early works in literature remained a significant part of his background and creative foundation. His ability to explore complex themes and convey powerful emotions through his writing would become a hallmark of his later work in music and film. Despite his success in other areas, Kristofferson never lost his passion for writing. He continued to write throughout his career, using his words to express his thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a way that resonated with his audience. Whether through music, film, or literature, Kristofferson's writing has left a lasting impact on the world of entertainment and continues to be celebrated by fans and critics alike. At the tender age of 17, Kris Kristofferson took on a demanding summer job with a dredging contractor on Wake Island in the western Pacific Ocean. This experience, as he later described it, was the hardest job he had ever had. This early demonstration of his work ethic and willingness to tackle tough tasks would serve him well in his future endeavors. The music artist's determination was evident in his decision to enlist in the military after completing his undergraduate degree. He joined the United States Army and eventually became a helicopter pilot. Even after leaving the military, Kristofferson continued to display his strong work ethic. He worked as a commercial helicopter pilot while also pursuing a career in music. Despite facing numerous rejections and setbacks, Kristofferson persevered and eventually achieved success in the music industry. His work ethic and determination were crucial in helping him break through and make a name for himself as a talented singer-songwriter. Kristofferson's willingness to take on challenging tasks and his strong work ethic have been a consistent theme throughout his life and career. From his early days on Wake Island to his successful career in music and film, the music artist has always been willing to put in the hard work and effort required to achieve his goals. Kris Kristofferson's educational journey began at Pomona College, where he made a significant impact on both his academic and professional life. In 1958, he gained his first national recognition when he was featured in Sports Illustrated's Faces in the Crowd on March 31st. This recognition was in acknowledgement of his achievements in collegiate rugby union, American football, and track and field during his time at Pomona College. Along with his classmates, Kristofferson played a pivotal role in revitalizing the Claremont College's rugby club in 1958. Their efforts ensured that the club remained a prominent institution for rugby in Southern California. Kristofferson's dedication to his studies was evident as he graduated in 1958 with a Bachelor of Arts degree, earning the distinction of summa cum laude in literature. His academic excellence was further highlighted by his election to the prestigious Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society during his junior year. Beyond his athletic and academic achievements, Kristofferson's time at Pomona College laid the groundwork for his future success as a music artist. His love for literature and his experiences at the college would later influence his songwriting and storytelling, contributing to his unique sound and style. In a 2004 interview with Pomona College magazine, the music artist Kris Kristofferson opened up about the profound influence that philosophy professor Frederick Sagg had on his life during his time at the college. As a student, he found himself deeply engaged by Sagg's teachings, which played a crucial role in shaping Kristofferson's intellectual and philosophical perspectives. Years later, in 1973, Pomona College decided to honor its esteemed former student by conferring upon him an honorary doctorate in fine arts during Alumni Weekend. This significant accolade was bestowed upon the music artist in recognition of his remarkable achievements in music and film. His fellow performers Johnny Cash and Rita Coolidge were also part of this special event. Notably, the award was presented to Kristofferson by none other than his beloved mentor, Professor Sag. This touching moment demonstrated the enduring impact of their relationship and the profound recognition of the music artist's accomplishments by the college. There is no doubt that the guidance provided by SAG left a lasting mark on Kristofferson's career, enabling him to make substantial contributions to the worlds of both music and cinema. In 1958, a significant turning point occurred in the life of Kris Kristofferson when he was awarded a prestigious Rhodes Scholarship to study at Oxford University, specifically at Merton College. During his time at Oxford, the music artist's talents extended beyond academics. He displayed his prowess in various areas, winning a significant sports award for his achievements in boxing. Additionally, he actively participated in rugby, representing his college. It was also during his time at Oxford that the music artist's journey as a songwriter took its initial steps. He started to craft and compose songs, planting the seeds of a future musical career. The music artist crossed paths with fellow Rhodes Scholar Michael Fried, an art critic and poet, which likely contributed to the development of his artistic and intellectual sensibilities. The music artist's ambition to pursue a career in music was supported by his manager Larry Parnes. Under the stage name Kristofferson, he recorded for Top Rank Records. Parnes aimed to present the music artist as a Yank at Oxford to the British public, emphasizing his American background as a marketing strategy. The music artist, who was intent on advancing his singing career to eventually become a novelist, was willing to embrace this promotional approach. However, this early phase of his music career did not achieve the success he had hoped for. Despite the setbacks, the music artist persevered. In 1960, he completed his academic journey at Oxford, graduating with a B.Phil degree in English literature. The following year, in 1961, he marked another significant milestone in his personal life by marrying his longtime girlfriend, Frances Fran Mavia Beer, setting the stage for the next chapter in his remarkable journey. Kris Kristofferson's early adult life took a significant turn when he decided to join the U.S. Army, influenced by family pressure and the expectations of his family. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant and eventually rose through the ranks to become a captain in the military. His service in the Army led him to undergo flight training at Fort Rucker, Alabama, where he became a helicopter pilot. He also accomplished the demanding training at Ranger School, demonstrating his commitment and dedication to his military career. In the early 1960s, Kristofferson was stationed in Germany, serving as a member of the 8th Infantry Division. It was during this time that he resumed his budding music career and even formed a band, showcasing his dual interests in music and the military. However, his military career took an unexpected turn in 1965, when, after his tour of duty in Germany came to an end, he received an assignment to teach English literature at West Point, the United States Military Academy. Instead of following through with this assignment, Kristofferson made a bold decision to leave the Army and pursue a career in songwriting. This decision proved to be pivotal in shaping his future and setting him on the path to becoming a renowned songwriter and musician. However, his choice to leave the military had profound personal consequences as his family disowned him because of this career decision. There is some ambiguity in the sources regarding whether they eventually reconciled. Kristofferson's decision was seen by his family as a rejection of their values and traditions, although he maintained pride in his military service. This pride was evident when he received the Veteran of the Year award at the 23 American Veterans Awards ceremony, highlighting the recognition and appreciation he received for his time in the military. Despite the initial family tensions, Kristofferson's military career provided him with a solid foundation, discipline, and work ethic that he carried with him throughout his successful music and film career. After leaving the U.S. Army in 1965, Kris Kristofferson, filled with dreams of a music career, made a life-changing move to Nashville. However, the early days of his music journey were far from glamorous. He faced significant financial hardships, primarily due to medical expenses incurred for his son's defective esophagus. These difficulties eventually led to the dissolution of his marriage in Nashville. To make ends meet, Kristofferson took on odd jobs. His determination to establish himself as a songwriter and artist was unwavering. He began working as a janitor at Columbia Recording Studios, one of the prominent recording studios in Nashville. It was here that he had a fateful encounter with June Carter, a respected figure in the music scene. Hoping for her assistance in getting his music to Johnny Cash, he gave her a tape of his songs. Simultaneously, Kristofferson balanced his pursuit of a music career with a job as a commercial helicopter pilot for Petroleum Helicopters International FI, based in Lafayette, Louisiana. He would spend a week working on oil platforms in South Louisiana, and then return to Nashville to pitch his songs, spending another week writing music. Despite the challenges, Kristofferson's resilience and determination kept him moving forward in his pursuit of a successful music career. Kristofferson's big break in the music industry came after he made a bold move by landing a helicopter in Johnny Cash's front yard. This attention-grabbing stunt was not as spontaneous as some might think. Kristofferson had already given his tapes to June Carter, hoping to get Cash's attention. The helicopter incident was a calculated risk that paid off. Upon meeting Johnny Cash, the music artist presented him with a beer in one hand and a stack of songs in the other. However, Kristofferson later clarified that the part about having a beer in hand was untrue. Nevertheless, the intrusive act was effective, as Cash was deeply impressed by one of the songs Kristofferson shared, "Sunday Morning Coming Down." This song became a hit for Cash, and in 1970, Kris Kristofferson received the Songwriter of the Year award at the Country Music Association Awards for this composition. This recognition marked a pivotal moment in his career, and his journey in the music industry gained momentum. Kristofferson's early experiences working on oil platforms in South Louisiana had a significant impact on his songwriting. It was during this time that he wrote some of his most famous songs, including "Help Me Make It Through the Night" and "Me" and "Bobby McGee." These songs, born out of his time on the oil platforms, would become enduring classics in the country music genre. In 1966, the successful single "Vietnam Blues" was released by Dave Dudley, marking the beginning of recognition for the original compositions of Kris Kristofferson. Over the ensuing years, more of his songs gained popularity through covers by renowned artists like Ray Stevens, Jerry Lee Lewis, Faron Young, and many others. This growing success solidified the music artist's reputation as a talented songwriter in the industry. A significant turning point came in 1971 when the late Janis Joplin, who had previously shared a romantic relationship with Kristofferson, released a chart-topping rendition of his composition titled "Me" and "Bobby McGee." This powerful ballad dominated the top position for an extensive duration, amplifying the music artist's acclaim and prominence among both fans and fellow musicians alike. As a result, even after his passing, the impact of this iconic track continued to resonate throughout music history, forever etching Kristofferson's name into its annals. In 1970, the music artist Kris Kristofferson decided to try his hand in the recording industry. He signed with Monument Records and released his debut album simply titled Kristofferson. This first record was a blend of newly penned tunes and some of his already established hit songs. Unfortunately, the initial sales of the album left something to be desired. However, things took a turn for the better the following year when the album was re-released under a different name, "Me" and "Bobby McGee." This change proved to be beneficial as the album gained more traction and became successful. This achievement marked a crucial milestone in Kristofferson's career as a recording artist, setting him up for greater recognition and acclaim. Interestingly, other musicians began taking notice of Kristofferson's songwriting abilities. Artists like Ray Price and Joe Simon started recording his compositions, further solidifying his place in the industry. Through these collaborations, the music artist demonstrated his versatility and knack for creating memorable melodies and lyrics. Overall, Kristofferson's debut album laid the groundwork for his future endeavors in the world of music. In 1972, the music artist Kris Kristofferson added a new dimension to his career by venturing into acting. That same year, he starred in the film Cisco Pike and released his third album, Border Lord, which featured all new material. His foray into acting was further solidified with his debut in Dennis Hopper's final film, The Last Movie. He also performed at the Isle of Wight Festival, with a portion of his performance included in the compilation The First Great Rock Festivals of the 70s. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, the music artist shifted his focus towards acting, appearing in various notable films and establishing himself as a respected actor in Hollywood. One of his most significant film roles during this period was in the romantic drama A Star is Born in 1976, alongside Barbra Streisand. His performance in the film earned him a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, highlighting his acting talent at the peak of his box office success. Despite his success in the film industry, the music artist faced challenges in his solo musical career. His ninth album, Shake Hands with the Devil, failed to chart, and he turned down offers for roles in William Friedkin's Sorcerer in 1977 and the romantic war film Hanover Street in 1979. However, he continued to take on various roles in both film and television. In 1979, the music artist starred in the two-part NBC TV movie Freedom Road, which did not receive strong ratings. In 1980, he took on the lead role of Sheriff James Averill in Michael Cimino's epic and controversial anti-Western Heaven's Gate. Although the film was a financial disaster that significantly impacted the music artist's Hollywood A-list status, it garnered critical acclaim in subsequent years. In summary, Kristofferson's acting career took center stage in the 1970s and 1980s, with his performances in various films and television shows earning him critical acclaim and a Golden Globe Award. Despite facing challenges in his solo musical career, he continued to take on various roles in both film and television, solidifying his status as a respected actor in Hollywood. After achieving early singing success in the 1970s, the music artist Kristofferson's life took an exciting turn when he met and married the talented singer Rita Coolidge in 1973. Their union marked not only a personal connection but also a creative collaboration. Together, they released the album Full Moon in 1973, which was well received by fans and critics alike. The album featured numerous hit singles and even earned Grammy nominations, further solidifying Kristofferson's position in the music industry. However, the trajectory of Kristofferson's music career was not consistently upward. His fifth album, Spooky Ladies Sideshow, released in 1974, did not perform well commercially, setting the tone for much of the remainder of his musical journey. While artists like Ronnie Milsap and Johnny Duncan continued to record Kristofferson's songs with success, the music artist's distinctively rough voice and anti-pop sound limited the size of his own audience during this period. Despite the limited success of his own recordings, other artists found immense success by covering Kristofferson's songs. Willie Nelson, in particular, released an album in 1979 titled Willie Nelson Sings Kristofferson, which reached number 5 on the U.S. country music chart and achieved platinum certification in the U.S. This album served as a testament to the enduring appeal of Kristofferson's songwriting. In conclusion, while Kristofferson's own musical journey had its ups and downs, his songwriting continued to resonate with fans and fellow musicians alike. His collaborations with his wife Rita Coolidge and other artists like Willie Nelson helped to solidify his place as a respected and talented songwriter in the music industry. In 1979, the music artist Kris Kristofferson found himself with a unique opportunity to participate in the historic Havana Jam Festival in Havana, Cuba. This groundbreaking event took place from March 2 to March 4 and featured an impressive lineup of artists, including Rita Coolidge, Stephen Stills, the CBS Jazz All-Stars, the Trio of Doom, Fania All-Stars, Billy Swan, Bonnie Bramlett, Mike Finnegan, Weather Report, and Billy Joel. The festival was not only a showcase of international talent, but also a collaboration with Cuban artists like Irakere, Pacho Alonso, Tata Guines, and Orquesta Aragon. This fusion of cultures was documented by Ernesto Juan Castellanos in the film Havana Jam 79, preserving Kristofferson's performance for posterity. The music artist shared the stage with these renowned musicians, performing alongside them in this classic show that resonated with the audience. The festival was a significant event in the annals of music history, as it marked a step in the thawing of Cold War tensions between the United States and Cuba. Kristofferson's participation in this event was a testament to his enduring impact on the world of music. His ability to transcend genres and connect with diverse audiences made him a perfect fit for this captivating show. The film Havana Jam 79 serves as a snapshot of this classic event, capturing the music artist's performance and the unique cultural exchange that took place on that stage. This collaboration between Cuban and American artists was a significant moment in the history of music, and the music artist was proud to be a part of it. The show was a celebration of the power of music to bring people together, even in the midst of political tensions. The festival and the film serve as a reminder of the enduring impact of music and the importance of cultural exchange. In November 1979, The Muppet Show featured a memorable appearance from Kris Kristofferson and Rita Coolidge. The two performed several songs together, including Help Me Make It Through the Night alongside the iconic Miss Piggy. This classic duet was a highlight of the show, with the chemistry between the musicians and the Muppets adding an extra layer of charm. Coolidge also performed We're All Alone with some forest animals, adding to the whimsical and light-hearted atmosphere of the show. The duo even sang I'd Like to Sing with the Muppet Monsters, showcasing their ability to adapt to any situation and bring their unique style to the stage. Despite their creative collaborations on The Muppet Show, Kristofferson and Coolidge's personal relationship was coming to an end. The two divorced in 1980, marking a significant transition in both their personal and professional lives. Throughout his career, Kris Kristofferson has been known for his ability to blend genres and bring a unique perspective to his music. His appearance on The Muppet Show is just one example of his versatility and willingness to take on new challenges. Whether performing with Muppets or on his own, the music artist has left a lasting impact on the world of music. In the early 1980s, the life and career of Kris Kristofferson took on several significant developments. The music artist continued to demonstrate his enduring talent in music and acting, collaborating with renowned artists, and receiving recognition for his contributions to both fields. In 1982, Kristofferson joined forces with notable artists Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, and Brenda Lee for the album The Winning Hand. This double album consisted of remastered and updated performances of recordings these artists had originally made for the Monument label during the mid-1960s. The Winning Hand enjoyed success, reaching the top 10 on the U.S. country album charts. During this period, the music artist embarked on a new marriage, tying the knot with Lisa Myers. He temporarily shifted his focus to the world of film, taking on various acting roles. In 1984, Kristofferson appeared in several movie releases, including The Lost Honor of Catherine Beck, Flashpoint, and Songwriter. His work in Songwriter earned him a nomination for an Academy Award for Best Original Song Score. Additionally, an album titled Music from Songwriter, featuring duets with Willie Nelson, was a major success in the country music scene. The music artist's enduring talent and contributions to both music and film continued to resonate throughout the 1980s, leaving a mark on the industry that is still felt today. His ability to transcend genres and mediums is a testament to his versatile talent and enduring legacy. After forming the successful supergroup, The Highwaymen with fellow musicians Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, and Johnny Cash, Kris Kristofferson experienced even more accolades. Their debut album, Highwaymen, was met with great success upon its release in 1985. The titular single from the album, penned by Jimmy Webb, earned the Academy of Country Music's Single of the Year award in the same year. During this time, the music artist also delved into acting, exhibiting his talents in the film Trouble in Mind. In addition, he dropped his politically conscious album Repossessed in the same year, featuring the popular country track They Killed Him, which served as a tribute to his personal heroes, Martin Luther King Jr., Jesus, and Mahatma Gandhi. Around the same time, he made an appearance in the miniseries America, depicting American life under Soviet rule. Despite the commercial triumph of Highwaymen 2 in 1990, the music artist encountered some hurdles in his solo recording endeavors during the early 90s. Nonetheless, he persisted in churning out hits alongside the Highwaymen, while simultaneously revitalizing his acting pursuits through his part in John Sayles' movie Lone Star in 1996. Following this, he graced the silver screen in various films like The Blade Trilogy, A Soldier's Daughter Never Cries, Fire Down Below, Planet of the Apes, Chelsea Walls, Payback, and The Jacket, before rounding off the decade with Fast Food Nation. Kris Kristofferson, a legendary music artist, received immense recognition for his extraordinary songwriting skills. In 1985, he was honored with a prestigious induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, acknowledging his remarkable ability to craft heartfelt melodies. A year later, in 1977, he further solidified his place in Nashville's musical legacy when he joined the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. In 1999, Kristofferson shared another testament to his artistry with the world, releasing the critically acclaimed album Austin Sessions. A collaboration of his favorite songs, this album featured esteemed artists like Mark Knopfler, Steve Earle, and Jackson Browne, showcasing his adaptability and ability to work with a diverse array of talent. The following year, he took his live performances to a new level with the Broken Freedom Song album, a live recording from San Francisco that captured the raw energy and emotion of his performances. The release in 2003 earned him the Spirit of Americana Free Speech Award from the Americana Music Association, further enriching his legacy as a voice for authenticity. Not content with just his musical achievements, Kristofferson ventured into the film industry, receiving yet another accolade in 2004, when he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. This marked recognition highlighted his influence not only in songwriting, but also in the broader entertainment world. Continuing his journey, Kristofferson graced the big screen with roles that garnered admiration, such as Dreamer, a film that showcased his acting prowess. And in 2006, he released This Old Road, his first album in 11 years, featuring new material that resonated with fans and further cemented his status as an iconic artist. Throughout his enduring career, Kristofferson's work has stood the test of time and continues to resonate with fans across generations, serving as a reminder of his contributions to music and beyond. His talents have left an indelible mark, both in the realms of songwriting and performance, ensuring that he will always be remembered as a true American classic. In the mid-2000s, the legendary musician Kris Kristofferson showed no signs of slowing down. He made an appearance on Sam T's Studio 330 sessions in July 27, where he performed some of his greatest hits. A little over a year later, in June 2008, the music artist took part in a special taping of a PBS songwriter series, sharing the stage with Patty Griffin and Randy Owen, and treating fans to intimate acoustic performances. The prolific singer-songwriter didn't stop there. He released a brand new studio album titled Closer to the Bone in September 2009. This highly anticipated record featured Kristofferson's signature blend of poignant storytelling and heartfelt vocals, further solidifying his status as an American music treasure. That same November, the Recording Academy bestowed upon him the prestigious BMI Icon honor, recognizing his significant influence on generations of musicians. Collaboration has always been a key element of Kristofferson's illustrious career, and 2010 saw him working closely with fellow artists John Mellencamp and Stephen King on the album Ghost Brothers of Darkland County. This unique project combined elements of music, theater, and literature into one compelling package. Around the same time, a fascinating piece of musical archaeology surfaced, a collection of demo recordings from when Kristofferson worked as a janitor at Columbia Records in the late 60s. Released under the title, Please Don't Tell Me How the Story Ends, these rare gems offered listeners a glimpse into the early days of this timeless artist. Despite being in his seventh decade, Kris Kristofferson remained committed to bringing his music directly to his audience. In 2011, he captivated audiences with a solo acoustic show, allowing fans to experience his artistry up close and personal. Then, in early 2013, came the release of another masterful album, Feeling Mortal, which yet again demonstrated why this venerable troubadour continues to inspire generations of musicians and music lovers alike. After a successful career in music and film, Kris Kristofferson also made his mark in voice acting and as a recording artist. In the video game Fallout New Vegas, he lent his voice to the character of Chief Hanland. His contributions to music continued to be recognized, with the Cedar Creek Sessions in Austin receiving a Grammy nomination in 2016. The music artist also showed his admiration for fellow musicians by covering songs such as Brandi Carlile's Turpentine and performing Joni Mitchell's A Case of You in 2017 and 2018 respectively. In 2019, it was announced that he would be a supporting artist for a Barbra Strand concert in London. However, in January 2021, it was reported that Kris Kristofferson had retired from performing. His last full performance took place in February 2020 at the Sunrise Theater in Fort Pierce, Florida. Despite his retirement, his music and contributions to the entertainment industry will continue to be